done.
Yep, you did it again.
And I just got uploaded to YouTube. Content thief alert! Content thief alert! Content thief alert!
Content thief alert? What do you mean? It's still uploading. Who the frick is stealing my content? Everyone?
Oh man. Hey my bowl of cereal, this is not my new apartment. I am currently dog sitting at my brother's house. So about a year ago, I made a video on everyone's favorite YouTuber, Brent Rivera. And how, after already being criticized for it for years, he was still actively plagiarizing people's thumbnails, IDs, and even scripts. And in that video, I also briefly covered some general aspects of content theft, which has probably been one of the most prominent topics of internet discussions over the past few years. Well, I am pleased to say that none of it matters anymore, because now, a year after my Brent Rivera video, countless of other videos on content theft, and one creator having dedicated 2 years of their career on it, well, huge social media companies have finally stepped up, eradicated content stealing, and everyone is living in copyright peace and fair use harmony. I'm just kidding, these companies don't care. It's gotten worse. It's gotten much worse. I've been getting more and more emails about small creators being plagiarized by big ones. Every few weeks I'll get a new video in my feed of someone getting exposed for stealing content. Heck, I was planning on stealing Pinely's thumbnail concept for this video, but he just had to be kind and gave me permission. And what the hell is going on with Zach D Films?
If you pulled out someone's spine, could you use it like a whip?
I mean, his content's great and often extremely traumatizing.
Your eyelids were ripped off. Eventually, infections would develop, leading to serious eye damage and permanent blindness.
But why does it feel like he's currently the prime victim of what can only be described as the biggest organized content theft ring? And I'm not talking about the endless stream of creators copying his style of content. Someone else already made a video about that. No, I'm referring to people literally re-uploading his videos and making more money off of it than he does. So if I go on TikTok right now and search for his name, I instantly find his real profile, Zach D Films. Weird, he has a different profile picture here than on all his other socials, but it does feature most of his videos. I remember seeing this one of Mr. Beast drowning on his YouTube channel about 3 days ago. Same day as it was uploaded here.
Your brain suffers severe damage until you eventually dissolve into the deep, your body weightless in the abyss.
Oh wait, no, this is a content thief. This is a real one. The same profile picture, named Zach D Films, 93.3 thousand followers, 5.6 million views on this TikTok alone? This has to be the real one. Oh wait, this is the real Zach D Films. See, the previous one didn't have a bio, but this one does, and it says, monetized accounts for sale, interested buyers please DM. Okay, it's probably a fake one as well, even though it has 26 million views on these 4 TikToks combined. But now this is Zach D Films' original account. I mean, that's what his bio says. It's not. I was tricked again, and that's on me. I'm sorry I fell for the account with the same name and the same profile picture and the bio that said original Zach D Films account with more than 200 of Zach's videos on it and got 7 million more views on this short than the real Zach himself. I cannot scroll for 5 minutes without stumbling across someone impersonating this guy. And it sucks, because I don't want to accidentally support a talentless leech who requires someone else's work to live off of. And this is happening to countless creators. Because the copyright detection system of apps like TikTok and Instagram is so laughably bad that instead of banning thieves, it now often prefers promoting stolen re-uploads over the original creator's uploads. And there's literally no incentive for people not to take advantage of this, because as long as they don't get banned, which they never do, they don't care if their stolen content ends up being taken down, since then they'll just sell the account with all of the gained followers for hundreds or thousands of dollars. Which they obviously deserve the money from because of all of the effort and energy it takes to be an asshole. And there's equally few incentives for TikTok to do anything about this, because for each content thief on their platform, well, they generate more revenue, which in the end is the only thing their shareholders care about. Like with today's video sponsor Firefox, a non-profit-backed open source browser that puts your needs first. Because your personal internet activity shouldn't be financial incentive for faceless shareholders. In a day and age where more than half of teens are losing faith in big tech, Firefox is the perfect browser to take back control and browse smarter.
It make me smarter?
Sure, buddy.
They give you a variety of built-in options to increase privacy and prevent websites from selling your data.
But besides being able to customize my privacy settings, I just love how much more efficient Firefox makes me. As a YouTuber, I spend most of my time smashing my head into my desk until a single well-written sentence comes out, and usually have 256 tabs open at all times to help me with that. So being able to organize these in labeled tab groups has become essential for my workflow.
I smarter now.
And since ad blockers seem to work better on the privacy-first engine that Firefox was built on, even in incognito mode, it saves me a ton of time not getting ads shoved down my throat. Just make sure you turn that shit off for my videos. You can even customize your browser with these beautiful themes, so if you want to improve your internet experience, download Firefox for free via the link in the description, or if your current browser is frozen in the comment section, you can just click on the pinned comment over there. Thank you Firefox for sponsoring this video, and thank you for always supporting my channel by clicking my links. And now let's get back to the video. Luckily, this type of blatant undeniable content theft is being discouraged by everyone.
In the life of a $20,000 a month TikTok clipper, the first thing I do is go and search for popular YouTubers to screen record.
Okay, maybe you have one person promoting it.
If you're curious on how that monkey bought me this huge monitor, it's because it's a thing called clipping. All you have to do is go to this website called wop.com, find a creator that you like, and just start posting their content. Like, I don't even know who this sketch dude is. All I have to do is just go to his YouTube channel, find something that's already viral, post it on TikTok, and if it gets a million views, I get 350 bucks.
I love how first he's like, find a creator you like and respect, so you can steal all of their content. But also, I don't fucking know who this guy is, but he make me a lot of money. So screw him too.
Like, it's free money in that sense. So if you ever want to make like free money online, like, it's not that hard.
Okay, maybe there's like an entire university promoting this.
Website called wop.com.
And I'm their newly enrolled student. So wop.com, apparently they're now co-owned by a serial entrepreneur, Iman Ghazi. You might also know them as alleged NFT scammer and accused fraud scam course guru. I hope he's gonna be my professor. Alright, so let's register as poopmanmcgee1@gmail.com. Poopmanmcgee was already taken. Okay, I'm only registered for like 2 seconds on his platform. And I've already got spam messaged by like 24 bots. One of them is called E-Money. Time to make money, Poopman McGee. Join our Discord here to get started clipping for us. I just joined this university and you already want me to join another one? Man, I'm gonna be drowning in student debt. Aha, a message from Tyler. I guess he's my professor. Hey Poopman McGee, welcome to WOP Clips. Watch our course teaching how you can get started clipping to earn money from day one. Oh boy, my first day of content stealing class. And I can't wait to get my PhD. How to set up an account? Oh, don't worry Tyler. I already set up my Poopman shop and you can be damn sure I trademarked it. Anyways, I guess the only useful course here is to see some clipping examples so I can get going.
Basic clipping types. These are going to be your streamer reactions. These are going to be your podcast clips, around those lines. Pretty much anything of something that you could clip is going to be in here. So, and in theory, you could take one video and just put it in one of each style and see which one does the best.
Take anything I can steal and annoyingly flood social media with the same clips over and over again. People are gonna love me.
So you see, just reacting to a song, super basic, and this style almost always cooks, especially if it's like a really good reaction or a very trendy moment. I cover that a little bit more in our How to Go Viral guide.
So you're saying if person who I steal from make good content that lots of people enjoy, I get more views than when I steal from person who make bad content no one want to watch? You're so smart, Professor Tyler.
Is basically just text on screen. So you find a viral moment and you just put some sort of text on screen. And especially if you have some sort of text on screen that relates to the moment in like almost like a funny type of way.
Like in the example you showed. POV, you have a $70,000 robot. Now that's hilarious and adds a lot to the original content.
It will definitely go pretty viral, especially if it's a very big trend at the moment.
Okay, so you're telling me when something's trending, it get a lot of views? Man, without you, Tyler, I was almost gonna have to Google the definition of the word trending. I'd have to say, as an actual college graduate, that this is one of the worst and laziest classes I have ever seen. No offense, Tyler.
Almost like a funny type of way.
Who could have thought that a class about zero-effort content stealing was gonna be this half-assed? It's also pretty ironic he mainly uses streaming examples here, since some streamers like Ludwig have spoken out recently about losing millions of views to third-party clipping channels.
It is happening on a day-to-day basis, and it is hurting the channel. By who? This is not the only culprit. There are many, but by clip channels. I am getting clip farmed like no other.
So now, they have to either try to be faster than all of the content clippers out there, or they won't have enough revenue to keep all of their full-time editors employed.
Because it impacts my editors. I fire all my editors, I'm still a millionaire. They're not millionaires. And it does impact their bread because they get a percentage of how much videos make. And videos perform worse when the views are split across several different videos.
So I'm glad that the first class I'm getting taught here is to help people lose their jobs. Anyway, screw this class. I'm gonna start stealing some content for money, baby. Okay, so apparently you can join one of these WAPs and then they'll pay you for every 1,000 views you generate on approved uploads as long as you follow their rules, which most of the time is advertising some crappy dropshipping product or Discord server, or, and I'm pretty sure this is how WAP.com makes most of its money, affiliate links to premium WAPs. This one, for example, has a free tier, a $50 a month tier, or a very affordable $999 tier. But I do have to say that looking at the payouts that some of these people are getting, it is more than worth. I mean, from this WAP alone, where I had to join yet another Discord server, would you believe me if I said people were earning 50 to 60 to 70 cents a day? 10 more days of stealing content and he might earn himself an entire hour of minimum wage. Now that's innovation. So this platform fucking sucks and no one should ever use it. But even in the more traditional ways, content theft is only getting worse. Brent Rivera has been caught committing plagiarism more times than I can count, and I passed 3rd grade with flying colors. Yet, he's not only still doing that, he's now made his debut as promising reaction YouTuber, the likes of which not even Sniper Wolf can rival with on their new channel, AMP World React. And with bangers like World's Dumbest Kids and World's Dumbest Kids Your IQ, both of which have 2 adults bullying children in uncredited TikToks to 3.7 million viewers for about 10 minutes.
Oh my God. You're holding the goggles. He might have a low IQ.
You can be sure they're stealing content every week. In fact, ever since Sniper Wolf threatened and doxed Jack's films after he critiqued her for stealing content on a daily basis,
this exact moment, she turned from a mere content thief to someone who doxes and stalks her critics.
And everyone condemning her for doing that, well, some already rich YouTubers saw it as an opportunity to get even richer. Brent Rivera, Lexi Rivera, Shane Mendes from the Stokes Twins, not to be confused with Shawn Mendes the singer, Rebecca Zamolo on her 2nd channel, Sunday on his 2nd channel. Remember Allie, the clickbait YouTuber from Fortnite? Well, have you ever wished for more Allie? No? Well, you got him anyway.
Are there really dinosaurs here?
No.
Wait, what?
God, singing dinosaurs!
Whoa! Wait, what? What is this park?
All of them having main channels with over 1 million subscribers, yet they feel the need to now steal content the exact same way as Sniper Wolf is, by making the laziest reaction videos without giving any credit. They also all happen to have videos bullying kids.
These are the world's dumbest kids. Oh, get your paw out of the toilet. What are you doing?
is just disgusting. I feel like he has no idea the difference between toilet water and sink water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't. He's a fucking baby, dude. And I think separating plumbing utilities is at the top of his priority list.
That is disgusting. You're no son of mine. I fucking hate you.
Now don't get me wrong, I don't think that making react videos automatically equals to content theft as long as two simple rules are followed.
Yippee, another class.
One is that your reactions have to have a value. If you just silently gaze at your screen or repeat what's happening in the content you're reacting to without any additional commentary, well then people aren't watching for your reactions, they're just watching because of the TikTok compilation that happens to take up half of their screen. And rule number 2, credit the creators you're reacting to.
Creators.
It's that simple.
Wait, what was the first rule again?
Yet I guess the real people with zero IQ are most of these reaction channels, since Jax Films has now dedicated almost 2 years trying to teach them these two simple rules, but still I have yet to find one who follows both of them. So with content theft pretty much getting worse on all accounts, even though seemingly everyone I've talked to about it is against it, I'm now starting to wonder if content thieves are slowly outnumbering real creators? Yes, and I'm pretty sure it's not even close, but perhaps if we all band together, we can stop that. No, that's impossible. With these grifter universities grooming the next generations into thinking this behavior is okay, and that AI, which improved its image and video generation by literally stealing content from creators to train on, now assisting with automating content theft over thousands of automated profiles, all the while reaction channels are spawning like weeds, there is literally no stopping it. However, that doesn't mean that we can't try. I have limitless respect for people like Jax Films. He actually inspired me to make this video when he went over a tweet I made trying to expose a ZagD Films content thief. Even though it might feel like every creator-focused social media platform is slowly going to shit, because it is, still keep calling out the content thieves, because at least that might slow the process of enshittification down a bit. And if you donate your fibers and nutrients by subscribing to my channel and join my cereal bowl, you'll slow down my process of enshittification. Also, thanks again to Firefox for sponsoring this video. Don't forget to get their browser for free via the link in the description. It helps me out so I can keep making videos for you guys. And if you don't, I will steal your 55-cent WAP University account balance.